very own muscle building coaches, Anthony Bevilacqua and Pete Kacharian, proudly present to you New York Muscle Radio.
What's up, guys? New York Muscle Radio here. Your coaches, Anthony Bevilacqua and Pete Kacharian, and right now we're zoomed in on that monstrous bicep. Look at that thing.
That was your specialty, man. You said let's get a zoom in for all the voyeurs.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look, see that mark right there? That's where the needle goes.
The needle right above the bicep, guys.
Yeah, underneath right
the
there?
deltoid, right above the bicep.
That spot right there. There it is. Oh, look at those guns. That was before with the arm program, man.
This actually was before the arm program, and what we were doing here was a little bit different from our normal arm workout, actually. We usually start with the standing straight bar curl, but we decided we wanted to do a little more strict exercises. So we were doing the preacher curl, but we were actually on the reverse end, so it was a little more upright. It wasn't a typical preacher curl angle.
It's so weird, man. I really am a lot more grainier than you, and you're just like more fuller. I can't even explain it. Like your muscle bellies are just so round in your arms, but I'm so much more grainier than you. Watch again.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a big difference we have in genetics. Doesn't really matter how lean I get. I always have a little more of a softer look. And I think at this point and during this video when we filmed this, our body weights weren't really much different. You were definitely still a little heavier than me, but you might have only had like 7 or 8 pounds on me at this point.
Yeah. I want to get another preacher curl bench.
Why did you throw that one out, by the way?
I didn't throw it out. I gave it to someone because I had no room for it, and I really never used it. But every time I watch a video of me doing preacher curls, I'm like, oh, I want a preacher curl bench again.
I love preacher curls, man.
Yeah, but I need like a small one. I don't want one that takes up too much space. Yeah. That one was kind of big that I had.
How small you want a preacher curl? It's got to fit your arms. Especially if you got those 18-inch arms.
I know, that is true, my friend. Damn, it's amazing how my gym has evolved. I'm looking at the background. Forget your arms.
Yeah,
you just whacked yourself in the head.
So what we did here, we started with a straight bar, and then I think it was you that said, you know, I'm not really feeling it too much. I want to switch the dumbbells a little bit. So we kept the movement exactly the same. We weren't doing one arm alternating dumbbell curls. We did it just like a barbell, but it gave the wrist a bit of a break. And again, this was just the first exercise we did. And normally what we do is a standing straight bar curl. And you know the objective behind it is for the first exercise we just want to get as much blood into the muscle as possible. We're not trying to lift too heavy yet, so we're doing a lot of reps over here with moderate weight, nothing too heavy.
Yeah, I have nothing to say. I'm just watching my arms. They've grown so much, man. We should redo this video now.
We can. I don't know. Apparently you're telling me that my arms were smaller in this video too. I don't know.
Yeah, they look a lot smaller, man.
I guess
is one arm bigger than the other?
My left arm has always like been almost a half an inch bigger than my right, believe it or not. And it's not the bicep, it's the tricep actually.
Dude, my gym is like so bland here. It's so different now. It's amazing what happens in a year, huh?
A lot of changes, man. It's all about progress. Progress in the gym and out of the gym and with the gym itself.
That is true.
All right, so
look how small I was here.
Yeah, you were still skinny here because you were dieting for a few months right before this. This might have been right when you finished dieting, so you were up a couple of pounds from the diet, but you were still pretty skinny.
Yeah, I put on a lot of muscle since last year too. I mean, one thing that I hate that I'm tall and lanky, but you could tell like that I'm dieting here. I look like nothing from the side. I hate that.
Yeah, well, that comes with the territory, right?
Yep. All right, so doing some tricep press downs here. That's a different kind of a grip that I have. I actually like that grip a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty much a V bar, but there's more angles to grip it from.
You're having a bad hair day.
Oh yeah, it was one of those days, man.
How huge your arms look from the side like that, man. That's crazy. Because doing the preacher curls, they didn't look as big as they do now.
Well, no, because the triceps were hid behind the pad. So now we're seeing the full 3D angle here, and you get the full look of the bicep, triceps, and the deltoids over here. But so what we did was our second exercise, we went right into triceps, and then we did these V-bar press downs. Again, the idea behind these were exactly the same as the barbell curls, whether we did do the barbell curls standing or on a preacher. We go light and a lot of reps just to warm it up. And for triceps, this is definitely even more important, just especially to warm up those elbow joints, because you don't want to just jump right into the heavy dumbbell overhead extensions or skull crushes or anything, especially if you have any type of elbow pain. And cables are really good on the joints, so that was definitely a good starting movement for us.
Pete trying to do some curls here the way I do them, and he can't do them.
Yeah, so we moved on. Our second bicep exercise, I think this day we said, I'll pick one bicep exercise and you pick one bicep exercise. And I hate concentration curls. I'll be totally honest with you. My biceps seem to thrive on just heavy loose form movements. And concentration curls is definitely not one of them. But this, like I said, this was Anthony's exercise of choice. These work really well for him. For me, they're decent, but I don't feel them the way he definitely gets, from them.
Well, watch your form, man. So you see how your elbow's like coming back? It's weird. I can't explain it, but watch when I do it when we get to that clip.
And as you can see, that weight is actually a lot easier for him than me. We're training with the same weights, and although my biceps genetically are very large, they're not necessarily as strong as his. So that just goes to show you too that.
See how my elbow is not moving though?
Yes,
my elbow stays completely straight, and you can see my bicep contracting. Look, you see how hard it's getting now.
It looks like it's contracting a lot more than mine. But the biggest thing, again, for your body, I could see that for your structure, how your biceps are actually contracting in this video right now. Mine weren't the way yours are. So you can see that this exercise is actually really good for how you're built, your limb length, your proportions. Definitely a good exercise for you. For me, not so much.
I try to mimic Arnold when he does them in pumping iron like this, and I think I have it down packed. Look how much bigger that arm is.
Yeah, and I'm still over here trying to correct the form, and
you don't match, man, at all.
What?
You don't match. Red shoes, blue hat.
Hey, man, it's the morning.
Blue shirt. It's the morning.
It's the morning, man. Whatever I got, I throw on.
What was this video? All biceps?
It was arm day.
So we did one tricep exercise.
One tricep exercise.
Yeah, we don't need more than that, right?
No, screw triceps. Let's just do biceps,
time, man.
Yeah, this second time around, you were making me do it the way you like it. So definitely, it's an exercise that definitely works, but you got to find the ones that actually you feel the most.
Yeah, look how much drier I am.
Well, you were definitely a little bit leaner than me too at this point.
Not much, man. Yeah, so you can see I kind of I let it hang, but my elbow don't move. My elbow stays fixed, and I squeeze my triceps at the bottom, and you can see the fully stretched position of the bicep at the bottom. I don't even forget how much weight we're using here.
And again, it was pretty heavy. I think that was probably at least 60 pounds. And again, for you, that weight was, pretty easy. You could do a bunch of reps with it. As you could see in the last video, I was struggling with that weight a little bit. So I probably should have stripped the weight a little bit, went a little bit lighter, and just got a better range of motion.
You can see my brachialis really popping out with this one too for some reason. And that was it. And that was the whole video. So guys, we're still rolling here. I don't know, maybe Pete could clip in something else here, but that was the video. Again, guys, don't forget to like and support the channel, subscribe, and don't forget to listen on iTunes New York Muscle Radio.